In a law enforcement career spanning 34 years, Neill Franklin says it's the little moments that meant the most.
Helping someone on the side of the road, helping to find someone's lost child. It's important to them. So being able to provide that service on a daily, hourly, minute basis was, I guess, what was most rewarding to me, even though I spent a lot of time in criminal and narcotics investigation.
Franklin held a number of roles with Maryland State Police and other agencies before retiring. Now, he meets the criteria of a federal law that allows retired officers to carry a concealed firearm in any U.S. jurisdiction, with some exceptions. After decades of making arrests, Franklin says that's extremely important to him.
I'm not making a lot of friends. And unfortunately, some people carry vendettas. And police officers who've done this work for years, first of all, they need to be able to protect themselves.
When Franklin moved to the Fort Myers area, he began looking into medical marijuana to treat chronic pain. He says after he was approved, he learned something that gave him pause.
I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Franklin is one of the plaintiffs in Agriculture Commissioner Nicki Fried's lawsuit against the Biden administration. At issue is a federal form that asks gun buyers if they use controlled substances. It reminds customers that marijuana use is illegal under federal law, even if it's permitted under state law. People who check yes on the form can't buy a gun.
You can be legally in possession of your medicine and legally in possession of your firearm, but because you have both at the same time, you're committing a felony under federal law.
Advocates and the lawsuit claim this is discrimination, and one Tampa medical marijuana doctor agrees. According to DEA information, marijuana is a Schedule I substance under the Controlled Substances Act. They're defined in part as drugs with no currently acceptable medical use. Dr. David Berger says that classification doesn't fit.
There certainly is an abundance of medical research that shows that that is not true when it comes to medical cannabis.
Berger says he supports descheduling marijuana altogether. As for Franklin, he says he returned his medical marijuana card to the state, not wanting to put his federal concealed carry or his ability to buy firearms in the future in jeopardy.
Do I sacrifice my Second Amendment right? Do I sacrifice my choices in managing and mitigating pain? And no one should be put into that situation.
Sarah Blazonis, Spectrum News.